Wasn't one of those glasses broken before?
What?
One of the mirrors was broken in the other recreation, wasn't it?
I don't think so. Well, I still have respect every suspicious looking nook and cranny. This blue badger is just a doll for use in this haunted house.
I bet the one who killed this blue badger was the bad badger, right?
According to the Blue Badger Bible, it says that they are each other's worst enemy.
All because one's an ally and justice and the other's a vile criminal with a gun?
Perhaps they were just destined to bang each other. Much like the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate.
Just like Ryunosuke Mitsurugi.
Ryunosuke Mitsurugi?
Yeah.
Blue Badger
It's also weird. I guess it's not weird. It's like a...
Wait.
That...
It's weird what?
No, there's just a social aspect of calling Edgeworth Edgeworth, but then calling Phoenix Phoenix. Like we're more familiar with...
You don't call him Phoenix.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. We're more familiar with Nick. That's why we call him Nick. Whereas like Mitsurugi presents himself as like, no, you refer to me by my title.
Yeah, respectful. Disappearing badger. I don't see any contradiction.
I don't know. The hands, maybe? I don't know.
The hands? It's the same, right? Yeah.
Come on, get down with the thickness. This is where the Proto Badger shows up in a recreation.
Yes, and the question is, where did he come from? Where did he go?
Where did he come from?
Okay.
Eye Badger! Yeah, but there's no place to hide in our current model.
Must be an inconsistency somewhere.
With that wall? That big wall? That big wall?
I mean, I can't examine it.
This is the armor? The armor on the floor?
I don't think it's gonna say anything different. Yeah, same thing before. This Proto Badger struck me. I suppose I should really say that is Lance.
Ooh, are we gonna get him back?
He would not resort to violence and lost if I plan to bring him to court will suffice.
Really? I would totally have decked him right back. Someone steals from me, I steal something from them. If I get hit, I hit them back. If I get paid, I return the money. That's the secret to how a great thief works.
The third statement doesn't really do much for the benefit to her survival. Okay, unless we have to talk to somebody now. Allow you what, but I'll be for now, Lance. As soon as I expose the truth, you'll be faced under arrest. How can you do? Oh yeah, this is the same thing before. Okay. Okay, so I don't see anything other than the badger over here.
Yeah.
Which does say that we have to inspect every nook and cranny. There's something here. I assume it's a deduce, but what do we deduce? Like, that looks correct.
Let me see.
What?
Yeah, that's pretty 1-to-1.
Like, it looks like that. I don't know.
What hand does the gun go?
That's wrong costume. It's the right hand, but that's the bad Badger.
Yeah.
Oops, I didn't want to do that. Didn't mean to do that. No, 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 no. Oh. The belts.
Are they flipped? Is that what it is? But like, what does that matter?
I don't know what that matters, but this
I
game's
saw that they were flipped, but I just didn't think it mattered.
this game's a lot of why does that matter? But you pointed out, and then you eventually, an hour later, found out why that mattered. That's Ace Attorney. Hold on a second there. There's something wrong with this blue badger.
Huh? Like what?
The way the belt is on him is the opposite of how it should be. Did you make a mistake?
That can't be. I inputted the image data exactly as it is in the pamphlet.
So then why is the blue badger dressed up in reverse? Does that help us?
Yeah, are we looking at the pamphlet, taking a picture of it through the mirror? Is that why it's in reverse?
Is it? I don't think that.
I mean, it's like you said, just connect it. Just see what it does. We're not...
We're low on health.
We won't lose for guessing. Like, this is the only two things we have.
Oh, God. Stop it, stop it, stop it. This.
We have enough to make a guess.
Okay, do you remember what you said earlier?
I mean, I said a lot of things earlier, but what I said earlier about what?
About how this building might as well have been a house of mirrors.
A house of mirrors? Oh, that would explain the reversed or mirror image.
Yes, this blue badger might be nothing more than the reflected image of a real one.
And was the blue badger you saw just a reflection?
When I looked down this hall, I thought it was perfectly straight. However, if there was a mirror.
Oh, then it would actually form an L shape, right?
Precisely, I was deceived. The hallway was almost pitch black, and there was a beam in the way that obstructed my view of the other hallway.
Wait, but why build this place like that? It sounds pretty pointless to me.
Okay, this house is just another attraction at an amusement park. They created a mirror wall for a very specific purpose, one I can point out to you. This was the reason they built a mirror wall.
The disappearing badger thing?
Do you think that's it?
Is that?
I don't
Yeah.
know, maybe?
Yeah, I would say.
Take that!
This is written in the pamphlet, the main draw of this attraction. It's the mystery of the disappearing badger.
You mean they built the mirror for that trick alone? But you said you saw the badger, so it was definitely still there.
It was true at the time, however. Doing this allows someone to make the blue badger disappear in a flash.
Move the mirror wall? Like, just like adjust the angle of it?
To remove a reflected image, simply move the mirror. First, the mirror was constructed so that it could be moved. And beyond where the mirror was, an empty hallway had to be created.
Oh, so when they wanted people to see the blue badger, they would open the mirror.
When they wanted to hide it, they simply had to close it again. This explains why the other side of this fragment is designed.
And if the pattern is the same as the other walls in this hallway,
And when the mirror is closed, it would blend in with the rest of the walls. This is the mirror trick that this haunted house employs. And this also proves the existence of a hiding place for the culprit.
huh? How so?
Okay, there was a place that was outside of my field of vision. The culprit kept out of sight by hiding here.
B. No. There. Yeah. Yeah.
There was a very large blind spot, one I could not see beyond, and it was here. My assailant hid on the other side of the movable mirror.
Oh, now it says Abe, but not anymore. Then you wouldn't be able to see him. He didn't even need to be. He didn't even need to do anything. The blue badger doll.
Exactly, all he had to do was wait for me on the other side of the mirror.
Wait, hold on. I just thought of something.
Yes?
Well, shouldn't the mirror wall be broken right now in reality?
Since we have a few shards of it, we can probably assume it is. Yes, it most definitely is broken. The question is, when was it broken? So we found these inside the victim's costume. That means that the victim was there when the mirror was broken. Wait, the sound. Oh, sure, you. I think you did this one before.
Somebody let go now.
Weird voice modulator, but okay. The sound I heard was most definitely the sound of a mirror breaking. Okay, I'd like you to input some new information. Input the sound of a mirror breaking.
That's my Kathy impression. Was it good? Also,
Oh,
don't
we
scare me
did-
like that.
We didn't even hear it, to be
It's that good.
Sorry, but I need you to recreate something for me.
Sure, whatever you need. So what do you need anyway?
You could first recreate this hallway just before I enter the dining room.
You got it.
Now this, I believe this is how it was right before I entered the dining room. Although at the time I thought it was but a single straight hallway. And then I went inside. And around in there I heard the sound of a mirror shatter.
You heard what? Then.
Yes, I believe it was then that the mirror was broken.
Okay, so then when you stepped outside into the hallway again,
The mirror wall should no longer exist. Okay, please recreate that.
got it. Wait, but with the mirror gone, the culprit lost his hiding spot. So where did he go in his proto-badger suit, Mr. Edgeworth?
Huh, that's easy enough. With the mirror gone, he simply hid himself in the branch hallway.
I think this about wraps it up. Looks like we finally solved everything.
And yeah, it's an even larger contradiction in our real time.
Huh?
Perhaps you did not notice, but this recreation contains a very troubling inconsistency. The inconsistency between what I saw in the recreation lies. Here? Because he saw a guy at the end of the hallway when he came out, or a badger.
Yeah.
Okay, take a good look at the end of the hallway.
Oh, there's no blue badger there.
Exactly, the blue badger that I saw in reality is not here. This is the final point of this long chain of logic, the last remaining contradiction.
Oh, let me get this straight. When you came out of the dining room, saw Badger, right?
And that is precisely where the final contradiction lies. Something that shouldn't exist was there before me. Who or what do you suppose it was? I believe this is the real identity of our mystery Badger.
The corpse.
The corpse?
I mean, it was a corpse. I don't know if that picture is going to give you the answer.
Should we shoot the corpse?
Or
The Badger I saw was in actuality the dead victim's body. What? Agent Lang, the entirety of my complete logic is my final decisive piece of evidence. The murder happened in the hallway of the haunted house at the time of the drop-off. Can logic be decisive? Can that be evidence?
no.
My evidence is logic. You can consider the moment I heard the mirror breaking to be the real time of death for Mr. Decon. No! Maybe it was due to the fighting or possibly the life-shattering bullet. But no matter what the cause was, the hallway mirror wall was broken. Ha! You were in the house at the time, right? Are you telling me that you missed the sound of a gunshot? There were a variety of sound effects playing at the time, all for theatrics, I assume. The gunshot must have blended right in. Yeah! Now then, I'd like you to recall something from me. Who was the victim of the haunted house? Who was the one who had the opportunity to rob the victim's gun and use it on him? It was you, Lance Mano.
Are his ears stretched out more?
Sorry. His ears have always been stretched out.
As his dad's ears?
If the ears hang low.
You know what they say about people with low-hanging ears.
Oh wow, your world's moving.
Yeah, I'm
Not
moving.
like
from
I
one
had a
company to
choice. Oliver turned on me all of a sudden. He snapped and turned violent right after I hung up with you. He shoved me to the ground and straddled me. Fought back as hard as I could, grabbed his gun, and I shot him. The bullet must have went through his body and shattered the mirror. If I hadn't taken his gun and shot him first, I would have been the one you found. He's a hardened criminal. He escaped from jail.
He escaped
See?
from jail.
Such justified self-defense. He was only trying to protect himself. It remains to be seen and will have to be resolved in court. Agent Lang, I leave the rest to you. Heh, you are the one in charge around here. Guys, arrest these two and get them out of my sight. Wait, I had nothing to do with the murder. The only person you should be arresting is Lance. Dad! Sorry, but you're not slipping away that easily, Mr. Ernest Amano. You tampered with the evidence so you could cover for your son. What a great dad you are, willing to risk it all. Truly touching. By the way, do you know why I'm really here? How could I possibly know the answer to such an asinine question? I came all this way from across the sea just to see you, you know. You came to see me? What's that supposed to mean? I have a few things to ask you, Mr. Amano, about a case from 10 years ago. The DL6 incident. That's not 10 years ago. Case from 10 years ago. What's the name that he used here for that case? Sheena!
It's known as the KG-8 incident.
The KG-8 incident? So you remember it. Good. You recall the trigger in that case is the Amano Group scandal. Specifically, the charge of an internal smuggling ring. Smuggling. There's that word again. At the time, the person that was arrested is the ringleader. Was Mr. Amano's very own secretary, Mr. Colin Deveray.
Arthur?
You push the crime onto your thin secretary, Mr. Deveray. I was suspected that you were involved in the smuggling ring, Mr. Amano. Mr. Deveray was arrested in place of you, which is why when he broke out, you hid him from the police, right? You hid him in exchange for silence on your little dirty secret. No. Please calm down. I honestly have no idea what you're talking about. Pretend to be ignorant all you want. We're taking you down to the precinct anyway for a nice long chat. Hold it. Who said hold it? What the? Who the heck was that? I think you did him? Didn't you do his voice?
Dead.
What?
I thought he was dead.
I think I did it. This is before that case.
Oh, this is back in time.
Plus, he didn't die. He was the culprit. But
No, I'm talking about the other guy.
who's the other guy? Oh, was that the victim in the first case?
The first case, yeah.
Okay, well, either way, I told you this when I went over to the timeline. This case happened before those two. Or this case after the airline one, but before the first case.
So, who am I voicing?
I think I did the prosecutor's voice, actually. I think.
Yeah.
Let's take him down to the precinct, if you don't mind. Who the heck are you? I'm Jacques Portsman, and I'm the prosecutor in charge of this case. Oh, Jacques, thank goodness you're here. Don't jerk me around. This is an Interpol case, so keep your paws off my suspect. Sorry, but I can't comply. I've got the backing of the prosecutor's office. See, in this country, we prosecutors work with the police to bring cases to court. So if you could please cooperate with me here, that'd be great. Now, how about a handshake to seal the deal? Sorry, but I hate prosecutors, a whole lot of you. Guys, arrest the two suspects. Sir! Oh, I almost forgot. Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, is it? I'd like to thank you. Thank me? Yeah, for working so hard to fulfill my goal.
Hey, is that any way to thank someone? What the heck was that supposed to mean?
You're so relentless with Lance that you forced Ernest to tamper with the evidence. Thanks to that, I finally had a legitimate reason to arrest him. How does it feel to bite the hand that feeds you? Feeds me? I'm not sure I follow. Ha, it's no use pretending with me. You're the one, right? You're the corrupt prosecutor that's working for Mr. Amano with the smuggling ring, right? No, I would never do such a thing. What the heck? Our intel's never wrong. Your prosecutor's office is definitely someone working with the ring. So Agent Ring suspected my relation with Mr. Amano. That must be the real reason behind his antagonistic attitude. On top of that, your mentor is Manfred von Karma, right? There were non-stop rumors flying around about forged evidence of that guy. You're not twisting the truth behind those closed courtroom doors too, are you? The courtroom is a place where the truth is revealed. Ha 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 ha. Well, don't worry, it's not only you. A whole lot of you can't be trusted. A prosecutor who never lost in 40 years. Every defendant must be found guilty. Fueled by those ideas, is it any wonder if the courts produce nothing but falsities and lies? Seeing that his disdain extends beyond just me. Prosecutors of the courts. Why is this man so angry with us all? Rest assured, the next time we meet, I won't be so forgiving. So don't you forget it.
Very Pandoria and Zeke of them.
I mean, this came first, so Zeke and Pandoria are very Lang and
And
Shinra
Shinya.
of them. Please wait. Please wait. Agent Shina. Agent Lang hate all prosecutors so.
When he was a little boy, his house was destroyed by a mob of
Prosecutors.
prosecutors.
By a herd of prosecutors.
Yeah. His father was trampled by a herd of prosecutors.
And then they prosecuted him
And then,
for his own trampling.
yeah. And then he lost. And then he had to go to prosecutor school as a result to pay for the bills. Ever since then, he didn't really care. But then he got into a car accident and somebody prosecuted against him. And then he vowed vengeance against prosecutors.
And the one that
Completely
prosecuted
unrelated.
against him was the car. It was a prosecutor.
Ah! Lang is the head of a long-honored house of Lang in Jamfa. The heads of all police-related divisions in that country were of Lang blood.
What do you mean by that? Aren't they still?
They were revered, but that was long ago. They don't hold that sort of sway anymore. And it was all because of the courts.
How could that be?
A prosecutor once withheld and tampered with the evidence one of the Lang detectives found. That evidence purity was tarnished and cost the Lang's family its honor and trust.
But not all prosecutors are like that. Edgeworth, you can't just say not all prosecutors, not the time.
Yeah, Calvin Cortez. Even so, Lang will never respect the court again, or any prosecutor.
So Agent Lang is a man who hates all courts and is unwilling to forgive prosecutors. Man, what a piece of work that guy is. Oh. Man, what a piece of work that guy is. Come on, Jim. You better catch up.
So,
Nobody ever voiced Jim, so you can.
yeah.
We still have to deliver that thing to the old man after all. One word for Jim.
Yeah, one word for Jim. Oh, you know him. Give me one word.
I hope all of you out there can imagine Jim's full voice based off that one word.
Yep.
Detective Gumshoe, I believe it's time we wrapped up and headed home ourselves.
Yeah.
That was
It's so hard for
offensive,
me.
Gumshoe.
Yeah, I was. It's so hard for me not to just say it again. Are you going home too, Mr. Edgeworth?
No, I've done nothing but be entangled in one mess after another since my return. If it's alright with you, can you drop me off at my office?
No problem, sir. Excuse me. Yes, what is it? That is, thank you very much. It's okay, don't have to thank me, pal. Just doing my job as a detective.
Did nothing, Gumshoe.
I guess I was fooled pretty badly by the lance. Oh, cruel fate. What a woman to do when she's been hurt by the one she loves. I never realized my father was right there. I never said anything to him. I knew it. I'm a failure. Ah, there she goes again, talking to herself.
The heck, okay.
That's how I'm reading that line, and that's.
I mean, that's how she
said it.
looked in that line.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Miss Pops, I wonder if you know why your father participated in the kidnapping.
No, I have no idea.
Because he didn't want you to cut your hair. Your father died while he was trying to stop Lance, which means that from the beginning he had no interest in the staged self-destruction.
Wait, then why did he?
believe it was because of your presence, Miss Pops.
Emmy?
Nance realized the two of you were related. That's why he used you as a hostage to coerce Mr. Deverai into cooperating.
Father?
As a felon, he could not tell you of his real relation to you. However, as the Amano family butler, at the very least, he was able to watch over you. It was all he could do. That was the shape of his overflowing love for you.
Ellipsis?
Go on, speak your mind.
That is. Thank you very much.
Welcome, although there's no need to thank me.
Ellipsis? No, Lorraine, stop. I mean, this man's so much older than you.
Really that much older? How old is she? Is she like 18? 19. She's 19.
And how much age? How much age is Edgeworth?
I don't know the exact age, but mid-20s. That's an okay age difference.
Yeah, 19 and mid-20s is like what, a couple of years?
5, 6 years, but I mean they're both adults, and it's not like it's like 19 and like 40. Like,
yeah, Mitsurugi's 24 in the first game.
this takes place after the second game, which is a year later, so he's probably like 25 or 26.
Yeah, not too bad. I mean, when you're young, 6 years is like a lot, but like as you get older.
Not by 19 though, to be like he's so much older than me. Like, I mean, yeah, he's a little older than you, but like, you're at college age, he's in grad school age. Like,
Hey, looks like you're completely stolen her away, Mr. Edgeworth. Way to go, sir. Your technique is way beyond the level of a great thief.
what are you going on about now?
Wow. Your deducing skills may be sound, but you have no street smarts. That's Mr. Edgeworth for you. Yeah, I mean, he still hasn't figured out who I am at all. If you haven't remembered in all this time, I guess I'm gonna have to say it. This is the first time we've met, you know? What do you mean, pal? Mr. Edgeworth, do you know this girl? Looks like you totally forgot me too, Gummy. Gummy? Here, maybe this will jog your memories? I promised I returned this to you one day, didn't I? Remember?
That's... A single piece of cloth took me back far into my past. To that fateful day 7 years ago, when I first met the big child, Kay.
You just see a
Children 10.
You see two gametes join and cell division start to form. Like, no, too far back, too far back.
And Detective Gumshoe.
You just see 3 gametes form. It's like, wait, what?
Turnabout reminiscence.
Remineki.
Reminiscence.
Reminiscence. Yeah, it's when you.
Oh no, I added an I.
Reminisce.
Kay Faraday, the young lady who calls herself the second Yatagarasu.
This ain't a turnabout, it's
The
a
piece of cloth that she
remnant
conjured up has
scene.
taken me back to many years ago. 7 years earlier. By the way, this is old. This is the earliest case in the series at this point, aside from Great Ace Attorney.
So I'm like a child.
You're a child? Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. I did it. I killed the guy. It was a great thief Yatagarasu that told me to do it. Sure.
Objection! I asked the defendant.
You get out of the true identity, Yatagarasu.
I don't know. I didn't realize that wasn't gonna be the option.
Yatagarasu is the man standing over there at the prosecutor's bench. He's saying, I'm the Yatagarasu? Don't you dare deny it. He told me to kill him when he's stuck into the embassy.
Are you claiming that Mr. Faraday is a Yatagarasu?
That's exactly what I was saying. Mr. Rell, I think I've heard enough about you. Your Honor, please listen to me. I'm telling the truth. You gotta believe me. I didn't even have time to think of voices for these.
Yeah, that was quick.
In accordance with the defendant's accusation, a new prosecutor shall be called to replace Mr. Faraday. This court will be in recess till a new prosecutor is ready.
Clap.
September 10th, 3:20 p.m., District Court, 3rd floor lobby. Wow, you haven't aged at all in 7 years. Well, never mind, he looks younger, I guess? His head's smaller. His head grew. It's almost time for me to enter the courtroom. And so it is that my first assignment as a prosecutor will be as a replacement for a prosecutor who has been accused by the defendant.
I mean, I'm assuming this is me, right?
Sure. Oh. Okay, sure, you get to voice Von Karma. You probably don't remember at all the voice you gave for him years ago.
Nope.
But I think the prompt I gave you was like literal devil or something. Given his objection with like garbled demonic shouting. Sir.
Have you read over all the documentation regarding this trial?
You might need to speak a little louder.
Have you read over all the documents regarding this trial?
Yes, sir. I've memorized everything there is to know.
Very good. The paperwork for the prosecutor's substitution is just about complete. Edgeworth, always bear in mind that as your mentor, I, Manfred von Karma, will accept nothing short of perfection.
I understand, sir. To have the chance to stand in court at such an early stage in my career, I'm honored and proud.
As I watch over your studies, I am giving you this very rare chance. Prove yourself. Crush the defendant's pathetic lies into oblivion.
Yes, sir. As such a legendary prosecutor is watching over and judging my performance, I have to be perfect in every way.